skaber af sig. Die nogen gab, Niflheim, Muspelheim, ild, is, tropper falder ind i Jotus skaber af sig. Die nogen gab, Niflheim, Muspelheim, ild, is, tropper falder ind i Jotus skaber af sig. Die nogen gab, Niflheim, Muspelheim, ild, is, tropper falder ind i Jotus skaber af sig.
Huh? Did you hear something? Oh, you'll regret this! Remain vigilant. Get you back tenfold. Show me what you are made of. I'll strike you down. You are nothing but a... I see fear in your eyes. I'll strike you!
Merlin is a tree that grew from an acorn brought from the homelands by the legendary wizard of the same name. He gifted the young sapling to Palamedes, the founder of the Tyrian family, who planted it at the burial site of brave warriors with whom he fought. But what gives Merlin its unusual leaf coloration? Legend has it that among the bodies of the knights there are also remains of 4 dwellers, which could indeed explain the supernatural properties the tree possesses. Or perhaps Merlin himself breathed magical life into the sapling. We will likely never know. What is certain, however, is that this oak is unique on the entire island. The wealth of Cuanacht does not lie in its mines. It lies in its unparalleled history, the memory of which should be honored every day.
Always good to have a little rest.
Nothing ever happens. You looking for trouble?
knew that place was cursed. Mother, have mercy on those poor souls who never found their way out. I see he's not with you. Did you manage to knock some sense into him? Ah, he is. That's why he couldn't be one of us. To be a stern warden, your spirit must be like a rock, solid and unwavering. I hope you share those traits, because you'll need them. I'll help you start on your path with us. First, you'll need to make a talisman sung from Weirdstone. It's our first and, in a way, our most important creation. It stays with us when we join the ranks, and is our only companion when we fall into the Stone Dream. One that will allow me to see if Oogway was right to send you my way. Here, follow this design, and when you're done, show the talisman to me. Shoddy work would be an insult to both me and Darvan.
Barrel or not, this too is part of my journey. Everyone's journey is their pilgrimage. My pilgrimage is for the king. Everything I do is for him, just as he did everything for us. It is both a fortune and an honor to crawl on the ground where Arthur himself once walked. As it should be, insincere believers, deceitful prophets and false idols are found at every turn. They multiply like tumors. Arthur is the once and future king, the one and true. He will eventually come to us, revealing himself as our savior. He will eradicate the evil magic from Avalon. He will get rid of every damned witch and bloody sorcerer who stick their noses where they don't belong. They might still come back. I'd rather stay here for a while. Yes, and if they do show up, you better run as fast as you can. Otherwise they'll cast the evil eye on you too. Damn witch. May the weirdness take her. Carla's lackeys are trackers, those lousy world wreckers. Well, perhaps they were once good people. Humble servants of the king. Just like me. But they abandoned their pilgrimage. They crossed the wrong thresholds, and then they got caught up in evil magic. First, it wound around their hands. Then it traveled further and further, entering their bodies through their mouths, flooding their insides. She's trying to finish what she started. She wants me. Her goal is to turn a royal pilgrim into a corrupted heretic. Not enough about Carla, enough. Our conversation might attract the trackers. Unless you would be willing to confront her. The profession of a witch hunter is a noble one, and it offers generous rewards, particularly if you succeed in bringing in the head of a hag like Carla. Why, Arthur, really? You did that for me? Oh, you're a true savior. Oh, this is incredible, unbelievable. I've been running my entire life, and now, I could finally be free. For now, I'll stay in my barrel, but please, return as soon as you can. Hurrah!
That's all you've got? This is my lucky day.
You'll fall to my sword!
Your wealth is ours.
Your armor won't save you! I'll strike you down!
Your wealth is ours.
Strength of 100 men!
You survived that.
My arm has never failed me.
This is going to hurt.
Back to your hovel, coward!
Your wealth is ours.
Show me what you're made of! You'll fall to my sword! You'll fall to my sword! Show me what you're made of!
Your gold belongs to us. No, you'll regret this. Your gold belongs to us now.
Back to your hovel, coward! I see fear in your eyes. You'll fall to my sword! You're nothing but a peasant!
make short work. I see fear in you. You are nothing but a... Your gold belongs to us. That is but a scratch. We'll make short work of you. That's all you've got. Oh, you'll regret this.
Got another one coming your way. Shouldn't be much trouble. Eager type. Thinks he's doing some good. Told him about the deserters stealing from the camps. You should walk right in. Same deal as before. Take anything that's worth taking. Dump the rest where no one else will look. And don't botch it this time. That last fool nearly crawled back. If he makes it out alive, he'll start asking questions, and I'm not in the mood to run. My share better be ready when I stop by. No tricks this time, or I'll make it sure your Camelosian fans pay you a visit. And we got another quest. Where is that dude? There he is. It's a little difficult finding their bodies, I'm not even gonna lie. I feel like I'm the only one who's blind playing this game, dude. If they could put like a little glow on like bodies on the ground so you can find them, that would be neat. As long as they have loot on them, you know? Like if they don't have loot, they don't need a little glow. But that would help me. I don't know if anyone else would need that.
Have some spare food or coin? Anything else?
Hey, upgrade.
You lost or what? Oh, hello there. Eyes forward and mind your step.
Help a soul out on your journey, will you?
Oi, you. You're new here, aren't you? I don't think I've seen you around before. Ah, no, sorry. It's just that we don't see many new faces around here. Just us and the locals and, well, if you haven't noticed yet, they're not the friendliest bunch. Do they? Then maybe we're all just sick of looking at each other. I'm sure they're not all bad. This must all be quite hard for them. But it's not like I want to be here either. I've got a pregnant wife waiting for me at home, and they won't even let me buy a book for her. Yeah, about birthing and labour and whatnot. It's going to be our first, you see, so my wife's always sick. I wanted to send it to her, to ease her mind, you know? But that Dalrita wench chased me out of her bookshop and won't let me back in. I know, right? And here I thought I'd seen everything. I was sure they didn't even know how to read. Anyway, Grail seems to hate my guts. Well, could you? I'd be really grateful. Just don't tell her it's for me. She won't sell it to you otherwise. Please, I'll pay you back. I'll even throw in something extra. Please, for my wife. Oh, thank you.
Ah, here's our troublemaker. You've really caused a stir around here with that spectacle in front of the Menhir. I had everything in order. The cart was ready, and people were all set to move to Camelot. But now, you appear out of nowhere, and suddenly a dying pile of stones lights up like a bonfire. That's bad. That's very bad. Firstly, because now I have to write yet another report to Camelot that we're going to be late, and that they need to send us even more supplies. Secondly, you've somehow reignited the Menhir, and this has reignited people's hopes that they can stay. And that's dangerous. And before you ask why it's dangerous, take a look around town. The recent Red Death outbreak took its toll, and I'm pretty sure things are just going to get worse and worse. But you should be thankful to them. Their hopes are the only reason we haven't locked you up for sabotaging our initiative. That's the assumption I decided to go with, and that's why we're talking. Perhaps there's still a chance to sort out this mess. You can go tell Murig that your presence doesn't change anything about our deal, and that you are unwilling to help with his endeavors, whatever they may be. And if he doesn't listen, play along. Come back to me when you learn what he has planned. Murig, who apparently prefers to be called Maggot, is a druid, even though he may not look the part. And druids are the only ones who know the rituals necessary to ignite the Menhirs. Due to bad luck, or more accurately, the decisions of my superiors, our options for druids are limited. That's why I'm forced to work with Murig, and prophet be my witness, neither of us is happy about that. But I'm no fool. I know that what happened in front of the Menhir might make Murig consider double-crossing us. He'll try to find a way to reignite the Menhir so that it could stay in Cuanacht despite our agreement. So, if you ever find out what he's planning, If he ever asks you to fetch something for his ritual, you make sure you come to me first. Isn't it obvious? For the safety of all the residents of Avalon. Only by gathering the Meniers in one place and reigniting them will we be able to keep ourselves safe from the weirdness. Avalon's population has significantly declined over recent years. We're on the brink of extinction, damn it. That's why we need to stick together, to take care of each other. Only Camelot possesses the necessary infrastructure to establish the right conditions for its people. If they remain here, they will die, either from the weirdness itself or from the horde of monsters it spawns. And there aren't enough soldiers here for their protection. You must know that I didn't come here just to obey orders. I truly believe that this is the only way to save everyone on Avalon. Then at the very least, we'll have bought some time for those wiser than us to think of an alternative solution. Perhaps we will invade Cuanacht, like in the glorious old days. Or perhaps someone will find a way to free the derelict fleet, allowing us return to the homelands. I don't know. But there's one thing I'm certain of, and I'll repeat it as often as necessary. Only by standing together can we overcome the weirdness. Scattering out people across the island is the worst solution, and it's a sure path to our ruin. I'll await your
Okay. A reward is available for the head of a criminal going by the name of Elaine Lorcan. Deliver proof of his demise to the nearest military outpost. A generous reward is offered for the head of Sir Valen, a disgraced knight who poses a severe threat to all challengers. Adventurers should be warned, Sir Valen's skill in combat makes him a formidable adversary. Bring proof of his demise to the nearest authority. An urgent call to arms is declared for the neutralization of Nivera the Chillheart. Nivera was exiled and has since turned her lethal skills against all, wielding a chilling power that leaves her victims frostbitten and lifeless. A substantial reward is offered for proof of her demise. I think I've already killed that one. Kestrel, known as the Piercer, a notorious rogue sharpshooter, now roams the land, executing individuals under the command of unknown patrons. A substantial reward is offered for proof of her neutralization. Okay, so first thoughts that I have about this guy is he's got the best of intentions for his people, for the people of the island of Avalon, but from my perspective, having Arthur, is that he's just waiting for someone who's wiser than him to kind of give everyone a better idea or a better choice or a better strategy of to deal with the weirdness, which is the main problem that they've been having this entire time, right? They keep killing Arthur over and over again, and it doesn't really change this at all. So I can see a problem with that personally. They're not really fixing the issue, they're just delaying the inevitable, which, I mean, if they didn't have a better idea or a better choice, then there wouldn't be a problem. But if you were able to keep the town as it is, you wouldn't want to just overwhelm Camelot with extra burdens and issues. At least that's how I see it. So if we can do something better for this, I'd like to do that instead.
Just another peaceful moment.
Hey, that's a neat piece of armor. It looks cool anyway. wish I had better boots. But these are decent in the meantime, I guess.
I'll be damned. Next time I see Ugwe, I might even hold off on punching him in the face. Sending you here was a rare gift from him. He knows how grateful I am for every new pair of hands skilled in our craft. Take the
I had to
talisman to
beg him.
Darvan at the Ulfer tribe. He'll know I sent you. But, well, don't get your hopes up. Even if Darvan sees your skill, you're still not Dalrida. We've never taken an outsider, and I doubt that'll change anytime soon. But for what it's worth, I'd gladly call myself your brother. Though I don't know if there's anything you can do to make it true. Good. And maybe we'll see each other again. May Mother guide you through the dark.
All right, then. If Kvar gave his word, I've got no... So, hello there. I am Ukko, from the Ulfa tribe. If you want to trade, just shout.
Oh, he's a traitor? Oh, yes. Sketches of a ghastly helm project. Lifesteal. Dryad skin. Okay, I have that one. Burrower's cape. Bugaine's hide. Maw and... I don't know about that one. Oh, those aren't bad. Gossamerville. And chest guard. Oh dear. Did you see those booties? That looks like a really good set there. Krokma hide is thick, waterlogged, and layered with tough scales, perfect for armor if treated correctly. The first step is proper flaying. The beast's flesh stiffens quickly, so the hide must be stripped within an hour of death. Any longer and the material loses flexibility, making it useless for crafting. Once removed, the hide must be boiled to extract oils and soften the scales. The best method is soaking it in a mix of wood ash and tannin-rich water, then stretching it over a drying rack. The scales themselves are sturdy but brittle. Reinforce them with rivets on a leather backing, and they will turn aside glancing blows with ease. For plating, the Krokma's bones can be cut and shaped for pauldrons or greaves. Their natural density makes them excellent for reinforcing weak points without adding excessive weight. Properly prepared, this armor can withstand both blades and harsh conditions of the marshlands. It actually looks like really good armor. The gloves and the boots look really good. Depends on the weight of them though, whether or not they'll be usable. She did not fall in vain. No daughter of the forest should ever be left to rot. Her body trampled under careless feet. If the weirdness had twisted her roots, if steel has cut her down, then let her find purpose once more. Let her shield you as she once shielded the sacred groves. Her bark is stronger than it seems. If stripped with care and soaked in the oils of pine and ash, it will not splinter. Layer it over soft leather, stitch it with sinew, and let the strength of her limbs guard your own. The moss upon her skin is rich with life. Let it grow, let it breathe, and it will keep you hidden among the trees. Do not waste her gift. Honor her in battle as she honored the earth. If you wear this armor, know that you carry a spirit who once stood against the storm. Treat her with reverence and she will protect you forever. The Fae are enigmatic, dangerous, and oddly enough, a source of unparalleled crafting materials. Their otherworldly forms provide components that shimmer with unnatural brilliance, ideal for armor that confounds and protects. The secret lies in ethereal essence embedded in their skin and bones. Fae hide, when properly treated, retains a spectral sheen, perfect for lightweight but durable armor. Woven into cloaks or cuirasses, it renders the wearer unnervingly elusive, seeming to blend with shadows even under direct light. Fae bone, brittle to the touch yet surprisingly resilient, is often carved into decorative pauldrons or vambraces. Its true strength lies in its magical resonance. Some claim armor made with Fae bone subtly wards off curses and enchantments. Beware, however. Such armor carries a whisper of the Fae's chaotic nature. It may shield you from harm, but it may also invite a taste of their unpredictable power into your life. Technically, I feel like I could just resell the books back. Recop some of our...
Kavor's got too soft a heart. Funny, considering it's made of weird steel. Here, have some stew. But if you want anything else, you'll have to earn it. if you're up for it. I've been thinking. Are you good at baking? I only ask because, if you are, then you know, it's not the same as cooking. With cooking, you need taste buds and a basic sense of ingredients. But baking takes precision. It's closer to alchemy, really. And since I can't exactly dabble in alchemy, I stick with baking. Cooking and baking are noble crafts, harmless enough not to make the Forge jealous. But alchemy, that's a different beast. It takes focus, sometimes full-on devotion. And the Forge, well, she doesn't like to share. Good thing to keep in mind, if you're ever thinking about serious smithing. Aye, a man can have a dozen lovers, but only one craft he's truly bound to. Try forging with your head full of some other work, and she'll burn you for it. No question. Aye, I'm getting there. See, some of the food alchemists use ingredients from the weirdness in their potions, and I thought, why not try something similar, but in the form of baked goods? Maybe if we sprinkle the weirdness into food, it'll help us build up a resistance to the fog. But I need someone to gather a few things. Ether bloom, a handful of ethereal cobwebs, and some butter. I'm all out of that. Got plenty of flour, though. Ah, so you know it. Yes, it can be smoked, sure. But when eaten, it might work a bit differently. Stronger, maybe. We'll find out. Everything needs testing, doesn't it? The icing. Perfect. I'll even have a taste of the first batch. Now, do you need anything else? I need to keep an eye on the stew. I've got work to...
Hey, butter. I don't need that shovel. Oh. There's no real teleporter or stash here, so... Oh! More butter. Sweet. Who is that?
The lost one cannot hear you. She walks again the paths she forsook, wading through familiar darkness. Well met, my friend. Strange to see you beneath these noisy skies. I find I much prefer the quiet depths of the sea. There is a place in the depths that calls you. A domain both mine and not mine. Lingering on the seabed for centuries. I have a certain fondness for it. I once helped it grow. Yet from the beginning, it has been stagnant. Its beginning was your doing, Arthur. Now that you have returned, help it move at last. By descending into the coldest depths of the sea. How else? Do not fear. You will not drown. I will not permit it. But there, my part ends. What follows is yours to shape. I trust you will not keep me waiting too long, my friend.
If you guys noticed, you can actually read it backwards. Oh, okay. A perfect Gladius +6. Ember Stride is nice. Oh wow, we get to jump off the waterfall, I guess. Oh wow. Oh, I know where that is actually. Yeah, I have to pick up my ether bloom.
Oh, hello there.
Busy? Do you have them? Ah, perfect. Now, this'll take a bit. I need to blend the ether bloom into the butter first. Then, mix it all. And done. Mmm, they smell amazing. Here, take a few. For your trouble. Let me know what you think. I've got work to do.
Ah, I had a feeling it might be like this.
Busy? But I've... Whew. I really need to tweak the recipe. Couldn't even lift my hammer afterwards. Still, not bad. I'm pretty sure I could also add something else for more flavor. No, not entirely. Creating something to share. That's part of the rite of passage for a Theud alchemist. And sharing what you make, that's the spirit of baking. You can make the best pie in the world, but eating it alone, that's just sad. Like I said, baking is alchemy for those of us who can't go too deep into the craft. And now, thanks to you, I've proved it.
Yeah, that would help me recoup a bunch of my supplies. Oh yeah. Ah. Meet with maggot. Saris. Oh. very tempted. Oh? Wait.
Well, the apple has fallen far from the tree. I don't see the heir of Palamedes in him. His ancestor was a ruler devoted to his people. He was even capable of defying me when the situation called for it. I always respected him for that. And Yvain, I see a man trying to please everyone. That is the gravest sin a leader can commit. Decisions are never easy, but they must be made. I see that the current lord is trying to delay that moment. And I fear it's his people who will suffer most because of his indecision. I know much time has passed. I just hope Palamedes' bloodline wasn't diluted by the carelessness of one of Yvain's foremothers. I have no idea. The menhirs were Merlin and Nimue's domain. I was mostly just relieved they worked. Although I've always felt an odd sense of familiarity with them. I think they reacted to the power we now wield. The Four-Dweller element within us. But why and how? That's beyond even my understanding. But tell me, are you well? You were unconscious for a while. I'm not inside your mind. I can watch, and sometimes I can help, but nothing more than that. Your feelings, your pain, they're yours alone. I cannot take them from you, nor shield you from them. Throughout my life, I've rarely been idle. This helplessness feels unsettling at times. Good. That's good. You're admirably resilient. You remind me of some of my knights. The ones who helped me to build Avalon. Never surrendering, never backing down. We may not have chosen each other's company, but I'm glad it's you I ended up traveling with. I heard rumors. The Del Rita chieftains spoke among themselves of the stone wardens they brought from the homelands. Yet when I asked, they had little to say. It seems their brotherhood has found a way to bend the weirdness to their will. That is good, I suppose. If you have the chance to learn from them, do so. We need every advantage to restore peace to Avalon. Oh, Lancelot. It was painful to watch what became of him. I always believed Lancelot to be honest to a fault. He never hesitated to speak his mind, and I valued that in him as much as his loyalty. I trusted him completely, and I thought his faith in me, in my vision for Avalon, was just as strong. But it wasn't. I don't know when or how that trust was lost. and to this day, it still pains me. But know this, even in betrayal, Lancelot never sought to serve himself. He was a good man. Yet even the best of men can falter and lose their way. I forgave him long ago. What saddens me is that he still cannot forgive himself. But I understand why. The rebellion he led hurt not only me, it wounded all of Avalon. And Lancelot always hated senseless bloodshed. To be the cause of so much suffering, perhaps fighting by our side will finally bring him peace.
Always a pleasure to see you.
Welcome to Vrel's bookshop. No reading without buying. And if you're here for porn, kindly leave before you start.
She's got Veliana right behind her. Whatever, dude.
Hi. Not only can I read, I can even make recommendations. So, if you have a joke to tell, don't bother. I'm pretty sure I've heard them all. Perhaps it is. But you'd think that so-called civilized people hearing the same crude comments over and over again makes me feel like I've never left the training grounds. Then there are the braver ones who tell me I'm not welcome here. They all have more in common than they think.
She's got 2 of Liliana. 3 of Liliana. What? 4? 5? Why do I feel like I have read it before? Ah, man. So actually I have to
Hello
ask her
again.
about the book.
Oh, expecting a wee-yin? Congratulations. Lucky you. I don't think I've seen a newborn in Cuanacht for as long as I've lived here. Is that so? How about you tell me the truth? Oh, is it now? Well, well, well. And why can't he come home and buy it himself?
Come home?
Oh, that's precious. I chased him off because he couldn't take no for an answer. He came in and tried to seduce me. Told me he just loves to devour books. But he'd gladly do the same with me. Books, sure. Maybe for breakfast, to add variety to his military fare. When I told him I wasn't interested, he got all pissed off and called me an ugly, dumb savage. I only let him leave with his teeth intact to avoid proving him right. Tell you what, I'll sell you that book. But fair warning, I'll be sending his pale wife the story of Giron the Unfaithful, with a special edition forward for me. Deal? You presume a man like that can be taught reason? I'm afraid the book's lesson will be completely lost on him, if he even bothers to read it. He might just tear out a few pages every time he goes to the privy. Fine. I won't make myself a hypocrite out of spite. I'll send his wife the priestess's book. May Mather at least bless her with a smooth labour, since she couldn't bless her with a decent man. Well, I'm glad someone here is...
Holy. The first thing out of her mouth was, if you're here for porn, just leave. And then she's got half her store was porn books.
A little jumpy, aren't we?
Holy. That's wild to hear. The sentiment toward the Dalriata grows colder with each passing day. I would like to remind my colleagues not to listen to those who call the tribes mindless savages, capable only of destruction, not creation. I have been a guest of the Ulfir tribe myself. I even had the honor of speaking with the famed Storn Wardens, whose skill in the craft is unparalleled and far exceeds Camelot's own. They live and breathe the forge with a devotion that is truly inspiring. It's true that they keep many secrets, the art of forging weird steel being the one I've coveted most. But they are not entirely unwilling to share them, so long as one shows proper respect to them and, more importantly, to the craft. It would be a sad day indeed if we were to lose the knowledge of our Dalriata brethren forever, all because of the bigotry and political machinations of those who care neither for us nor for the forge. As you all know very well, there are many hidden societies that rule Avalon from the shadows, but you probably wouldn't have guessed that one of them operates from within the savage tribes of the Dalriata. That's right, the Dalriata claim they're oppressed by Camelot, but that's exactly the kind of misdirection used by secret orders to avoid suspicion. The so-called Stone Wardens are more than smiths. They are forgers of influence, quite literally. Through ancient jealousy-guarded methods of shaping weird steel, they've learned to manipulate the giants. Yes, the ones we're told are sleeping, which is a convenient lie, of course. Ever wonder why the forlorn swords are allowed to exist? Why Camelot simply doesn't crush them despite their constant defiance? Is it mercy or controlled opposition? The answer is clear. Weird steel is the leash, and the Stone Wardens are holding it. Camelot may appear to rule the land, but it's the hammer wielders of the forlorn swords who keep them in check. Spiky. I wonder if I could upgrade the spells as well. I haven't really tried. So maybe that's something I should try out, test.
Help a soul out on your journey, will you?
I'm gonna read that book first though. I am a little bit curious. Great health potion. Strong health potion. Small health potion. Oh, I think I have an idea actually. Hey. Oh wow. Look at this. Marigast eyeballs. +5. Nice, we can actually make some ravenous boots. See, this one says melee damage. This one says physical damage. So I can make boots, and I can make gloves. And I can make the helm as well. When compared to this helm, it's a bit heavier though. We'll have to see. Wow, look at the weight difference on that one. They look very weird though. These ones are a little bit better for now. But now I get to show off my brain. I wonder if the weak spot damage increase is a bit of a multiplier though. I think physical damage does work with arrows though. Might be better than just regular melee damage.
He's a fight. Careful.
What do I need to make the pants? Are there pants you can make? Not really, actually.
Leg snap easy.
Ah, you can switch it to hands. Hey! No longer looking at my brain.